Hi kids, I'm Coda Boy. In the last video, we learned about 4 events code block, and today we will look at the remaining 4. So let's start. Our first code block is when loudness is greater than. The drop down menu also includes an option for the timer. But first, let's understand what loudness is. Scratch can detect the volume of the audio coming from your microphone. It can tell how loud or quiet your voice is. You can use this to execute our code. Here, audio means the sound will come from your mic, not the sound effects of any sprite. To see this in action, I will check the loudness block from the sensing tab. Other code blocks of sensing will be discussed in later videos. You can see the number next to it changing as I speak. This is happening because I am speaking and it is detecting the loudness of my voice. If I stay silent, the value will decrease. So you can see how Scratch detects the tone of your voice. We can use this to run a code also. For example, we will select the when loudness is greater than block, set the value to 20, and then attach the say hello for 2-second block from the looks category. Now add text, you are so loud. Now I will stop talking for now, and when I start speaking and volume of my voice goes 20, the code block will run. The second option in this block is the timer. We can check the timer block in the sensing tab to see how it works. You can see some numbers running. This shows how many seconds have passed. We can also reset the timer. To demonstrate this, we will select the when timer greater than block and attach a say hello for 2 seconds block. I will reset the timer and set the value to 5. Now when 5 seconds pass, the code block will run. This is how we can run our codes using loudness and timer parameters. Now we have 3 code blocks. When I receive, broadcast and wait code blocks. We will discuss these 3 together. But first we need to understand what is message and broadcast message. We can use these code blocks to make sprites communicate with each other. Let's set up a scenario. We will use a city backdrop and I will add 2 sprites, a truck and a person. I will adjust their sizes. I will flip the person horizontally by going to the costume tab and selecting flip horizontal to make the person face the truck. If I want to flip it upside down, we will select the flip vertical option. Let's just undo it for now and go back to coding area. I want the truck to make a horn sound when it gets close to the person. And I want the person to say, I want ice cream. First, we will code the truck. We will bring the when flag click block to start the code. This will trigger our code blocks to run. Then we will move the truck to its new position and use glide 1 second to x and y from the motion code block from the motion category. The values for x and y are the same here, which is where we want our truck to be. Now bringing the truck back to its original position so that it can glide when we run the code. Now we will add a broadcast message block. Click new message and name it ice cream. This means when the truck takes a new position, it will broadcast the message to communicate with the other sprites. Below that, we will add a start sound block from the sound category. Now we will set up the code for the person sprite. Select the when I receive message code block from the events tab, and from the drop down menu, I will select the ice cream message we just created. This means when this person sprites receive this message, it will run the code we attach. We will add a say hello for 2 seconds block and type I want ice cream. Now let's see what will happen when we click the green flag. When we click the green flag, the truck will move, and once it reaches its new position, it will broadcast the message. This triggers the person code and the person will say I want ice cream while the truck horn sounds simultaneously. What if we want the horn to sound after the person finishes speaking? For that, we use the broadcast message and wait code block. We will replace the old block with this new one and move the start sound block to the bottom. Now, when we click the green flag, the truck will move and then broadcast the message. It will then wait for the other sprite, which is the boy, to finish its code, that is speech bubble. Only after the person is done speaking, the truck will play its sound. Let's click the green flag and watch and listen carefully when the truck honks. So you see, the truck waited for the boy to finish speaking and then it ran its code block to start the sound. So friends, in today's video, we learned the rest of the event's code block. We have now covered all of them. You should practice with these code blocks and have fun. And I'll meet you in the next video.